Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Have you ever wondered if that ordinary penny sitting in your change jar could be worth thousands of dollars? Well, today we're diving into the fascinating world of 1970 US penny errors that have collectors going wild. So grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. Before we talk about the specific 1970 pennies, let's first understand what makes a coin valuable. Error coins are like happy accidents from the mint. These can happen during the coin production process, and collectors love them because they're rare and unique. Think of them as the one-in-a-million misprints of the coin world. Some of the most sought-after errors include double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and repunched mint marks. The 1970 pennies have some incredible examples of these errors, so let's explore them in detail. First up, we have the famous double die obverse, or DDO. This happens when the die that strikes the coin gets engraved with a misaligned second image. For the 1970 penny, you'll notice doubling on the date, specifically the 1 and the 9, as well as the word Liberty. These errors can fetch anywhere from $50 to over $1,000, depending on their condition. If you've got one in mint state, you're sitting on a gold mine, or should I say, a copper mine. Next, we've got the small date and large date varieties of the 1970 penny. This isn't technically an error, but it's an important distinction that can add to a coin's value. The small date has a thinner, more delicate 7, while the large date is bolder and more prominent. Here's the kicker: the 1970's small date penny is far scarcer, and collectors will pay big bucks for one in pristine condition. A 1970's small date penny in mint condition can sell for upwards of $3,000. Always double-check the date style on your coins. Here's a quirky one: the floating roof error. On some 1970 pennies, the roof of the Lincoln Memorial appears disconnected from the columns due to weak strikes or worn dies. Combine that with missing designer initials FG near the memorial, and you've got a highly collectible coin. While these pennies aren't worth as much as the DDO or small date varieties, they can still bring in $10 to $50 each, depending on their condition. Another exciting error to watch for is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank isn't properly aligned with the die during striking. The result? Part of the design is missing, and each off-center strike is unique. The more dramatic the error, the more valuable the coin. An off-center 1970 penny can range from $50 to $500, depending on how much of the design is intact and its overall condition. So, how do you identify these valuable errors? First, invest in a good magnifying glass or a digital microscope. Look for any signs of doubling, irregularities, or misaligned features. A coin scale is also handy for detecting planchet errors. Once you think you've found an error coin, consult a price guide or have it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. Grading significantly impacts a coin's value, especially for rare errors. Let's talk numbers. In 2020, a 1970's small date penny in MS67 condition sold for over $3,000 at auction. A dramatic off-center 1970 penny brought in $600. These aren't just pennies, they're pieces of history worth a fortune. If you're just starting out, don't feel overwhelmed. Begin by sorting through your pocket change and coin jars. Familiarize yourself with the common errors and invest in basic tools. Remember, patience and persistence are key. You never know when you'll strike it rich. Now let's dive deeper into the process of identifying and appreciating these errors. Understanding the intricacies of coin minting is essential. Each coin starts as a blank planchet, a simple piece of metal cut to the precise size and weight. The journey from planchet to coin involves striking the metal with engraved dies under extreme pressure. When errors occur during this process, they can lead to fascinating anomalies that drive collectors wild. Double die errors like the 1970 DDO occur when the hub used to impress the design on a die does so more than once, but in slightly misaligned positions. This results in the doubling effect seen on the coin's surface. Each error tells a story about the minting process and the conditions under which the coin was created. Off-center strikes are another category that offers a glimpse into the manufacturing process. These occur when the planchet is not perfectly centered under the die, leading to a portion of the design being struck off the edge. The degree of off-center alignment often determines the coin's value. A more severe misalignment makes the coin more desirable to collectors. Beyond the physical appearance of the errors, the historical context of the 1970 penny adds another layer of fascination. The late 1960s and early 1970s were a turbulent period in American history, with significant political and cultural shifts. Coins from this era, especially those with unique errors, carry with them the spirit of the times. Collectors often feel a connection to the era through these coins, adding sentimental value to their monetary worth. The grading process also plays a critical role in determining a coin's value. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC evaluate a coin's condition, authenticity, and any errors present. A coin graded as MS, mint state, 65 or higher typically commands a premium price due to its pristine condition and sharp details. For error coins, the grading process includes an evaluation of the error's uniqueness and clarity, further boosting its appeal. If you're serious about collecting 1970 pennies or any error coins, building a network within the numismatic community is invaluable. Attending coin shows, joining online forums, and participating in auctions allow you to learn from experienced collectors and potentially discover rare finds. Numismatics is as much about community as it is about the coins themselves. Sharing your discoveries and learning from others enhances the joy of collecting. When searching for 1970 pennies with errors, patience is key. Sorting through rolls of pennies or bags of change may seem tedious, but the thrill of discovering a valuable coin makes the effort worthwhile. Many seasoned collectors will tell you that the hunt is just as rewarding as the find. Developing an eye for detail and a deep understanding of what to look for will make your searches more productive and enjoyable. Understanding the broader market trends in numismatics can also help you gauge the potential value of your finds. Error coins often attract a niche audience, but demand can fluctuate based on market conditions, collector preferences, and even media attention. Staying informed about the latest auction results and market analysis ensures you're making informed decisions about buying, selling, or holding on to your coins. Storage and preservation of your collection are equally important. Error coins, especially those with significant value, should be stored in a controlled environment to prevent damage or degradation. Investing in coin holders, albums, or slabs protects your collection and maintains its value over time. Proper storage not only safeguards your investment but also allows you to display your collection with pride. Finally, cultivating a sense of curiosity and wonder about the coins you collect enriches the experience. Each coin, whether a rare error or a common piece, holds a unique place in history. By studying and appreciating these small but significant artifacts, you're not just collecting coins, you're preserving a piece of the past for future generations. That's it for today's treasure hunt. If you've got a 1970 penny with an error, share your find in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting adventures. Until next time, happy hunting. This video is for informational purposes only. Values mentioned are estimates and may vary. A 1962 U.S. penny spinning under a spotlight, the copper glinting like a hidden treasure, the music building suspense. Could this small, seemingly ordinary coin be worth more than its weight in gold? Could it even be the key to unlocking a fortune? Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you might just learn how this unassuming penny could change your life. And at the end, we'll reveal one specific 1962 penny error that collectors dream of finding, a coin so rare it has left even seasoned experts stunned. Let's set the stage. It's 1962. The United States is in a period of optimism and growth. The post-war boom is in full swing, JFK is in the White House, and American culture is thriving. The penny, a humble part of daily transactions, is a constant presence in the pockets and purses of Americans. A gallon of gas costs around 31 cents, and you could grab a loaf of bread for about 20 cents. The penny might not seem like much, but in 1962, it held real purchasing power. But what makes the 1962 penny stand out? First, let's talk about its design. This coin is part of the Lincoln Cent series, introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features Lincoln's profile, a symbol of integrity and perseverance. The reverse, at the time, displayed the iconic wheat ears design, which had been replaced by the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. The composition of the 1962 penny is primarily copper, with a small percentage of zinc and tin, giving it that distinct reddish hue. But there's more to this coin than meets the eye. What if I told you that not all 1962 pennies are created equal? Some of these coins have subtle differences that can make them extraordinarily valuable. Let's delve deeper. In 1962, pennies were minted in two locations, Philadelphia, which produced coins without a mint mark, and Denver, which produced coins with the D mint mark. Together, these mints churned out billions of pennies. But it's not just the quantity that matters, it's the quality and the quirks that make certain pennies so special. Imagine this, a regular 1962 penny in your hand, indistinguishable from others at first glance. But under a magnifying glass, you spot something unusual. Maybe it's a repunched mint mark or a slight doubling on the letters of Liberty or the date. These aren't just imperfections, they're treasures. Errors like these occurred during the minting process and are sought after by collectors. A repunched mint mark, where the D appears to have been struck more than once, can turn a 1-cent coin into a prize worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, but errors don't stop there. Let's talk about double dies. Imagine looking at a coin and seeing the date or lettering slightly offset, almost as if it's shadowed. This happens when the die used to strike the coin is improperly aligned, creating a doubled image. A 1962 penny with a double die obverse could fetch a staggering amount at auction, depending on its condition and the clarity of the error. And then there are off-center strikes, where the design is shifted, leaving part of the coin blank. These quirky coins, often dismissed as damaged, are like winning lottery tickets for collectors. Stories abound of people finding these treasures in the most unexpected places. One collector recalls discovering a rare error coin in a jar of old pennies inherited from a relative. Another stumbled upon a valuable 1962 penny while sorting through pocket change. These tales remind us that hidden gems can be anywhere, waiting to be uncovered by a sharp eye and a bit of knowledge. Now, let's talk about condition. In the world of coin collecting, condition is king. A 1962 penny in good condition might be worth only its face value, but the same coin in mint state, where it looks almost brand new, could be worth a small fortune. Coin grading scales, like the Sheldon scale, help determine a coin's condition. For example, a grade of MS 65, mint state 65, means the coin has a strong strike, full luster, and minimal marks. Coins in these high grades are rare and command premium prices. If you're wondering how to get started, don't worry. You don't need to be an expert to inspect your pennies. A simple magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can reveal a lot. Look for clear details in the design, especially in the lettering and date. Check for any anomalies, like doubling or misplaced mint marks. A digital scale can also be handy. Sometimes, a coin's weight can hint at an unusual composition or error. Once you've identified a potential treasure, the next question is, where can you sell it? Online platforms like eBay are popular marketplaces for rare coins. Local coin shops and coin shows can also be great places to connect with buyers and get appraisals. And if you have a particularly rare or valuable coin, consider submitting it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations provide certified grades, which can significantly increase a coin's value. But what if I told you there's one 1962 penny error that outshines them all? An error so rare and so valuable that it has collectors and historians buzzing? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've been waiting for, the elusive 1962 double-die obverse penny. Known for its dramatic doubling on Lincoln's profile and the word liberty, this coin is the holy grail for 1962 penny enthusiasts. A high-grade example of this error sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auction, making it one of the most sought-after coins of its kind. Imagine finding such a coin in your collection. The thrill of holding a piece of history, combined with the excitement of its potential value, is what makes coin collecting so captivating. But even if you don't uncover this particular rarity, there's still immense joy in the hunt. Every penny tells a story, and each one has the potential to surprise you. Before we wrap up, let's recap. The 1962 penny, though often overlooked, is a fascinating piece of American history. Its design, composition, and potential errors make it a must-have for any collector. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious beginner, there's something magical about uncovering a hidden gem in your pocket change. So, have you checked your change today? If not, now is the time. That unassuming penny in your drawer might just be the key to a fortune. Share your discoveries in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more coin collecting adventures. And stay tuned, because in our next episode, we'll uncover the secrets of another overlooked coin that could be hiding in plain sight. Here's a fun fact to leave you with: in 1962, producing a penny cost less than half a cent. Compare that to today, where the cost of making a penny far exceeds its face value. It's a reminder of how times change, but the value of a good story never fades. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts and history buffs. Have you ever thought that an ordinary penny from 1961 could be worth far more than its face value? Today, we're diving deep into the intriguing world of 1961 US penny errors and varieties that have collectors buzzing. Grab your magnifying glass, and let's explore the hidden treasures within these tiny copper coins. The 1961 penny, part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, was minted in the United States with over 1 billion produced between the Philadelphia and Denver mints. While this makes them seem quite common, specific errors and varieties can elevate their value significantly. Minting errors, historical context, and their condition play key roles in determining the worth of these pennies. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1961 penny is the double-die obverse (DDO) variety. This type of error occurs when the die used to strike the coin receives multiple, misaligned impressions from the hub, resulting in doubled features on the coin's surface. On the 1961 penny, you might find doubling on the date, the word liberty, or the phrase, "In God We Trust." Coins with clear doubling are rare and highly sought after by collectors, with prices ranging from $50 to several $100s depending on the coin's condition. Another fascinating variety to look for is the repunched mint mark (RPM). This error happens when the mint mark, in this case, a D for the Denver Mint, is struck more than once in slightly different positions. The result is a coin with overlapping or offset mint marks, making each RPM unique. 1961 D pennies with strong RPM errors can fetch anywhere from $10 to $100, depending on their clarity and grade. Off-center strikes are another error that adds significant value to 1961 pennies. These occur when the coin planchet, is not properly aligned with the dies during striking, causing part of the design to be missing. The degree of misalignment plays a big role in determining value. The more off-center, the rarer and more valuable the coin. Off-center 1961 pennies can range from $20 to over $200 based on the extent of the error and overall condition. The 1961 penny is also known for some less dramatic but equally interesting errors, such as die cracks and die chips. These occur when the die used to strike the coins develop small fractures or breaks. As a result, raised lines or bumps appear on the coin's surface. While these errors are typically not as valuable as DDOs or off-center strikes, they can still appeal to collectors and add a modest premium to the coin's value. Another error to keep an eye out for is the BIE die break. This peculiar error occurs when a small chip forms between the letters B and E in Liberty, creating what looks like an additional letter I. The BIE error is a favorite among collectors of Lincoln cents, and examples can sell for $5 to $50, depending on their prominence and condition. Planchet errors are also worth mentioning when discussing the 1961 penny. These errors happen before the coin is even struck, often involving irregularities in the metal blank. Clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin is missing due to a mistake during the cutting process, are a prime example. Coins with clean, obvious clips can fetch anywhere from $20 to $100, depending on their size and visibility. To identify these errors and varieties, a few tools and resources are essential. A high-quality magnifying glass or digital microscope will help you spot small details like doubling, die cracks, or mint mark anomalies. A reliable coin scale can also help verify a coin's weight, which is useful for detecting planchet errors. Once you've identified a potential error coin, consulting a reputable price guide or having it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC can provide a better understanding of its value. Historical context adds another layer of intrigue to the 1961 penny. This was a time of great change and progress in the United States, with the country preparing for the space race and the civil rights movement gaining momentum. Coins from this era carry the spirit of those times, and finding a unique error or variety adds a personal connection to that history. Collectors often debate whether to keep their error coins raw or have them professionally graded and encapsulated. While professional grading can be costly, it offers a guarantee of authenticity and condition that can significantly increase a coin's market value. For high-value errors like DDOs or significant off-center strikes, grading is often worth the investment. On the other hand, minor errors or lower-grade coins might be better enjoyed as is, especially for newer collectors. If you're serious about exploring the world of 1961 pennies, building relationships with fellow collectors and dealers is invaluable. Coin shows, online forums, and social media groups provide excellent opportunities to share your finds, learn from experts, and even trade or purchase rare pieces. Numismatics is as much about community as it is about coins, and connecting with others who share your passion can make the hobby even more rewarding. Preserving your collection is another critical aspect of coin collecting. Store your 1961 pennies in a controlled environment, away from excessive heat, humidity, or light. Using coin holders, albums, or plastic flips can prevent physical damage and maintain the coin's condition over time. For higher value coins, consider investing in professional-grade holders or storage boxes to ensure long-term preservation. As you sort through your change jars or purchase rolls of pennies from the bank, keep an open mind and a keen eye. While the thrill of finding a valuable error is unmatched, the journey of learning about these fascinating coins is equally rewarding. Each coin tells a story, and the 1961 penny is no exception. So there you have it, a deep dive into the world of 1961 US penny errors and varieties. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, these little copper treasures offer endless opportunities for discovery and enjoyment. If you found a 1961 penny with an error, share your story in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting adventures. Happy hunting, and may your next find be a hidden gem.